What's going on, my beautiful dreamers? This is your girl Shalinda One, and welcome back for another video. Oh, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. What's up, guys? This is your girl Shalinda One, and welcome back for another video. So it has been requested, and I'm really shocked because I've done like 150 some videos, and I don't think I've ever done a moisturize and seal video. Isn't that kind of weird? I need to go back. Did I? Probably a long time ago, and products unchanged and things like that, but I've gotten so many requests to do this. So look out for the next few videos. Next few videos are going to be a lot of tutorial videos on how to do, and one of my next videos is going to be the official launch of the OAPL challenge until June 2012. And remember, it doesn't have to just be armpit length. It could be bra strap length, waist length, forehead length. It doesn't matter. Ear length. Pick one. It's just a challenge to help support each other to until June 2012. And that video is coming up when I get all the details and everything I want to involve. So get ready for that. Already try to configure your mind to being a big part of that challenge, because it's going to be off the hook. Okay, so on to this. I'm going to moisturize, show you guys how I moisturize and seal. You do not have to do it this way. It's completely up to you. This works for me. Okay, so the products I'm going to use shouldn't be too much of a surprise. My moisturizer of choice that I love. I didn't bring in my backup. Well, actually I did. So my moisturizer of choice is the Elasta QP Mango Butter. Love. That's it. Love. And believe it or not, guys, might be a little shocked, like not a lot of bit, but a little bit. My backup has been this. Not a lot of bit, not a lot of bit. I don't want to make it seem like I rock this all the time, because I have jars and jars and jars of this. However, there has been one or two occasions to where I just wanted to use pure moisture and really no protein. Very rarely, but I have used this and I like it a lot. And I seal with my oil, my concoction. To quote Long Hair Don't Care, this is my swag. This is, I love this stuff. It's really thick. What is in here? Castor oil, jojoba oil, and coconut oil. This is what I seal with. And it has done amazing things for my hair. I am so in love with this concoction. Okay, so I guess let's get started. My hair is up in, like, it was up in a bun today. That's how I rock my protective style. So this is my hair. I can't wait for my hair to grow. I want to moisturize first before I actually start to really do my scalp massages. It's just the way I do it. I prefer to make sure that this is moisturized to protect my ends and to make sure that I avoid breakage at any cost. So before I actually mess around in my hair, I moisturize it first. So that's where we're going to start off at. So what I do is I like to part it down the middle or in half. It just depends on, but right now I'm just going to go ahead and do it down the middle. And I take one side really gently. And I do mean really gently, because I mean I moisturize. It's not like my hair is unmoisturized because I moisturized last night, but and I'm just going to take this half and I'm going to be working with this half. I usually start from the back, but it doesn't matter, and I moisturize in sections. So I'm going to start with just this section back there. Do I have another clip in here? Maybe. Nope, so I'm just going to use this little bobby pin. My daughter must have been in my station. You know, when people interrupt your station. Okay, so I'm back up. So this is the first, and I'm just going to very gently, guys. Oh my God, these are our enemies. These right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you have 10 of them, these are our biggest enemies. So please, like, if you don't want breakage, be easy. So really gently, I mean really gently, tug and just separate the hairs to where you can attempt to get any shedded hair that's willing to come out easily. Now, if it's not, excuse me, if it's not willing to come out too easily, then leave it in there. Throughout the week, I do not comb my hair unless I really, really need it. And if I do comb it, I have my wide tooth comb on hand at all times. Okay, so that feels pretty good. So I'm just pulling that out a little bit. Okay. So the key to this moisturizer is simplicity. Using extremely small amounts. I mean, very, very little amount. Like, I've had this one for a while. And if you look at that, that's argan oil that I had too much in my hand, I put it in here. So for this one section, I'm gonna take that about. Just that. You can barely see it. And I'm gonna moisturize with that. Just a little. You really don't need a lot with this because it's such a cream and it's so thick. The key to it is like really just rubbing it in. Really just rub it in. Really gently, ladies. Really gently. Now after you've kind of got the, you know, the length of the hair and you can actually feel how moisturized it's getting. I'm telling you guys, sometimes we hurt our own hair by using too much moisturizer. And we want our hair to go so bad, right? To where we feel like we're willing to do anything. We need to co-wash, moisturize again. Sometimes we hurt our hair by doing too much. Little is best. Start little, and then if you need more, you can get more. But the truth is, if we work with what we have or what we've already put in there, we'll notice that it's enough. Now what I do is put my finger back in and I get a tiny bit. Can you see just how much is on my finger? And I rub it in between these fingers and I put it directly on the ends. Directly on the ends. This way I make sure my ends are well pampered. I make sure that they understand that mommy loved them. So just keep rubbing that in. Rubbing that in until you feel that it's being moisturized. You're not just rushing. Another thing to moisturize and sealing is taking your time. A lot of times, like if you can't really dedicate yourself to moisturize and seal, then I would suggest like using a spritz or a spray, something that's just quick. But if you just choose to use a cream or something, take your time and try to avoid. And then you can just try to avoid damage. You could take your finger and rub it through. But the key is to make sure that you didn't weigh it down. You're still moving a little bit, right? Okay. So now it's time to seal. Like I said, this is castor oil, coconut oil, and jojoba oil, my favorite oils. So, being like this is really thick, I take 1 drop. 1 to 2 drops. 1, 2. That's it. This is 2 drops. What I love about this is that the jojoba oil and the jojoba oil? The coconut oil, the coconut oil and the jojoba oil actually absorbs the hair strand. I think the only other oil that does that is olive oil, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it is. It's the olive oil. So I like that the coconut oil and the jojoba oil actually penetrates the strands. But what I love about the castor oil, it just makes it so soft. Oh my God. My hair is just so soft. Just like that. So in the morning, it's not weighed down. I still have body, it still moves. And it's because I don't use a lot. So now what I'm gonna do, being that I have somewhere to go in the morning, I am going to pin curl. And I know I'm going to actually show you how I do this in another video and actually give you a tutorial, but right now I'm just going to do it real quick. Okay. So, on to the okay, so really gently. Pick your next section. Be really gentle, ladies, really gentle. And if there's shedded hair that needs to come out, let it come on out. Oh, it's like a strand. Do one more with you. I would recommend doing it in sections and use small amount of moisturizer and just work your way up. If you see it on your hands too much, you might have to put too much, depending on how you moisturize your hair. Some people moisturize their hair in just one big glob. For me, it doesn't work, and I'm much happier with my results when I moisturize in sections. So I'm really working in the moisturizer into my strands. I typically only moisturize and seal once a week. Once a day, sorry. Not once a week, once a day. Let me move this back some. Nope, wrong way. I know y'all like we don't like you that much. Okay. And right now I know my hair is well moisturized. I can feel how nice and soft and moisturized it is. Remember, take a little bit, tiny bit on your finger. Mix it between these 3 fingers here and apply directly to the ends. This is really just showing your ends some love. Not too much to where it gets weighed down and heavy. You just want to put a little bit to show your ends some love. And sometimes I spread it out like I'm doing here and making sure that my ends really are moisturized. Like, I hate to, you know how, like, and no offense, like, you know, if you have a grandmother, she's older, you gotta kind of like care for her a little bit better. Same thing with your ends. Undo. It's really thick, so you don't need a lot. You guys, I'm sure you guys have messed with castor oil before. You know how thick it is. But I love, and I've seen a huge difference with using the castor oil lately. It's really been moisturizing my keeping my hair nice and soft, and not only that, been promoting some more thickness, and I've noticed it. So I'm just putting it up right now just to get it out of the way. Okay, so this is the last section, then I'm gonna fast forward. Matter of fact, I'll just fast forward it now. Gently, ladies, gently. Be easy with your hair. Do I need to make up a song? Because you know, guys, now this section for me is a little big. I'm actually going to split that. Don't do what you see me do. Do what you think is best for your hair. Some people moisturize in big old clumps. Some people moisturize in very tiny sections. These are my sections, but I do what's best for my hair so I can really make sure that I finger comb my hair and be as gentle as possible versus trying to work with a bunch of hair. When you work with a bunch of hair all one time, fortunately you can't be as gentle as you want to be. So I do this just to make sure I'm gentle and I'm not really losing any shedded hairs right now. So I do this because it avoids tangles on my ends. If I lay them out some, if I lay them out and really just kind of like rub the moisturizer into them, I'm avoiding them getting tangled, as well as making sure that the moisturizer really penetrates to keep my hair nice, moisturized, and strong. Not strong, strong. 1, 2. I also use my oils in my daughter's hair to moisturize. Oh my god. Her hair just doesn't even feel like hair. Her hair is it's almost too soft, but it's strong. You know I had to test that out. Be careful with pulling these out. See how that's kind of like stuck a little bit? But just be really gentle. And don't just snag it out. Take your time to actually get it out without any damage. Which I accomplished, yes. But now that I see that that's kind of like, I don't know if you can see the end of it. Kind of how the plastic is lifting some. I'm not using that bad boy no more on my head. I'm going to grab a new one that's normal. And that's ready. Nice, solid, you know, nothing's going in. So don't keep reusing things that you know can be harmful to your hair. Some people take it and twist. I only do that when like I'm protective style and I'm not don't have anywhere to go. But you know, I need a nice smooth finish tomorrow. You got shedded hair, yay! But oh, there's another one. Only 2? That's fantastical. And just in case you don't know if it's just shredded hair, it's usually the same length as your hair. And if you can feel, if you just rub. I know this is not gonna come up with this camera, but you see me trying, right? Okay. If you rub it at the very end, you should be able to, actually if you put it up to the light, you'll see a little ball. But even if you can't see it, if you just rub your fingers on it, you can feel it. You can feel the little ball at the end. That's how you know it's shedding. And it's normal to shed anywhere between 50 and 100 strands a day. Personally, that's a lot. I think that's a lot. Like, damn. Some of us only have 50 strands on our head. You want me to lose that a day? But if you do, that's normal. If it exceeds that, then that's when you should start looking and trying to figure out what it is. A lot of times I find that shedding actually has a lot to do with the products that we're using in our hair. So if you're not usually shedding, if you usually don't shed a lot, and then all of a sudden you find that you're shedding quite a bit, especially if you recently incorporated a new product, take a look at the product. What I would do is the very next time I would I think we'll split this one too. I don't do definitely look at your products. And what I would do is the next time I wash my hair or whatever it is, whether it's a conditioner, I wouldn't use it and see what happens. If your shedding immediately stops, then it's the product. how I moisturize and seal my hair every night. I don't do this twice a day unless I'm like, I can really feel my hair just like begging for some moisture. In the morning when I take my hair down, honestly, all I use is my, especially because the night before I've moisturized and sealed pretty good like this. In the morning when I take my hair out, I usually just put a little bit of my argan oil and keep it moving. And that kind of keeps my hair really nice and soft and protected throughout the day until, you know, the night come and I moisturize and seal again. So guys, that is it. I know I look crazy, but one more thing. You can't forget about your edges and your nape, guys. How many of us get breakage and on our edges and our nape? Like, be honest, put your hands up, because a lot of you gonna be like, oh, not me, I'm perfect. Don't be like other people on this YouTube that's only going to show or admit what they want to admit. If you're going to be watching, then be honest to yourself. At least yourself. We all, especially because sometimes we forget to moisturize that section. So I do take a little bit, just a little bit on my fingers, and I rub them with all my fingers like this. And I go right here on my edges. Now turn around, take a little bit more if I need. Take a little bit more if I need to. And do my nape. It's very important for that also to be moisturized. Sometimes we get near the ears, that's hair too. Make sure you get up in there. The whole point is to make sure your hair is well moisturized. You can add oil if you want to. It's not that serious to me to add any oils there. But that is it. And that's how I moisturize and seal every single night. Just like that, nothing changes. I do oil my scalp. If not every night, then every other night. But we'll do that, talk about that in another video. That's it, guys. I hope that this helps somebody, because I have so many people showing, please show me how to moisturize and seal. My hair is coming out too heavy. It's coming out too wavy. And like, let me just take out one to show you how nice and still has a lot of movement. It's still nice and soft. My fingers get through it. And I just moisturize and seal that. So take that into consideration. You don't have to use a lot. I hope that you guys can use this video as a guide and an inspiration. I don't care if you have to put this video on every night to while you're moisturizing and sealing. Do that until you get comfortable to do it on your own. Remember to be extremely easy with your hair. Our own fingers are the enemy. It's the enemy. It works for the devil. It's a worker for the devil. I miss Barney Mac. Miss him. But that's it. If you have any questions, concerns, please leave it in the comments section, or you can also private message me. I have a question and answers, frequently asked questions video coming up real soon. As always, guys, find the closest mirror to you. Find and embrace the beautiful dreamer in you and in everything you do. Please, please, please recognize God and His power as the final and ultimate authority over your life. I love you guys so much. Thank you for the well wishes. Thank you for the prayers. I really appreciate it. And I will see you in the very next video. Don't forget to drink some water tonight and take your multivitamins. Love you guys. Bye.